At the making of this video, it's been a little over a week since Fallout 76 Wastelanders was released. A lot of people ask the question, is it worth it? Should I give it another shot? Should I play the game again? I think you should, and here's why. Now, before I go on telling you why I think you should play the game again, I think it's important for me to backtrack and tell you why I stopped playing the game in the first place. Now, when Fallout 76 was first released, I was super excited. I even had the game pre-ordered. Now, I did have my doubts due to the fact that we're going to be no human NPCs. I even did a show about it. But I kept to my optimism, and I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a shot and go in with a positive mindset, which I did. And for the first month or so, I enjoyed the game. However, as the quest started going along and going along and going along, I eventually lost interest because I'm not going to give you any details, but I went from holotape to holotape to holotape to robot to holotape, and I just found out these things and figured out a reason why things happened and so on and so forth, but there was no meaning to it. I didn't feel like there was a purpose in figuring these things out. It was just kind of an empty, unfulfilling quest chain. My personal opinion, but that's what it was for me. And eventually that died out. I tried to go back months later and play it again. Actually, I did it on PC because originally I had it on Xbox. But I tried it again, played it again on PC, and it just wasn't there for me. Fast forward to Fallout 76 Wastelanders. Now they have dialogue options, human NPCs, factions, new weapons, new monsters, new areas on the map, new dailies. A whole bunch of stuff. From the first time I jumped into Fallout 76 Wastelanders and I talked to those human NPCs, it felt more like a classic Fallout game that I was looking for with the original release of Fallout 76. Now I know it's unfair because they mentioned that and they told us that there were no NPCs, but I mean, that's a big part of the Fallout series, so I was wondering how they were going to be able to offset it. But I don't think they were able to do that successfully for me. Now, with Fallout 76 Wastelanders, I think they have. Now, the dialogue's not the best. I think we've had better dialogue in previous Fallout games, but I'm not complaining about that. I still think it's great. The characters that you're introduced to have different personalities, the different factions. Some are bloodthirsty, some are psychotic, some are weird, bizarre. I mean, it gives you a classic Fallout feel with the online play, which I think a lot of us were looking for in the original Fallout 76 game. You also have a radio host, which gives the radio more meaning. Some people get annoyed by her, and I can see how it is, but yeah, I think it's a great addition to the game. You have these random encounters with different factions. Your choices during dialogue and during the quest affect your play at the end of the game. Again, it just has that classic Fallout feel mixed with the online play, which is a reason for you to just give it another shot. I really think it is. I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't finished it yet. I'm taking it slowly. I've found that I'm more in tune with the quest, that I am choosing my dialogue carefully. I'm talking to almost every NPC that I can that's human, just because I feel like I've missed them so much. So yeah, it's been more of an immersive experience for me this time around. I really think you should give it a shot. And by the way, honestly, what do you have to lose? If you purchase the original Fallout 76 game, this is a free update, so you might as well download it and give it another shot. If you haven't bought the game yet and you've been wondering and waiting on buying it because the reviews of the original game were bad and you didn't like them, well, I think this game is actually pretty decent. This update is good. I think it's worth the money now. So I encourage you to give it another shot. Thank you so much for watching. This is JM signing out. I hope to see you in the Wasteland.